One more video from his interview. It's not really a topical thing. I just watched this little bit, and it's a question about schools and whether they're indoctrinating, Americans to hate America or whatever. But just like, I want you to take a look at. He's asked a question about what is your evidence that this is happening, and I want you to take a look at the twists and turns that this addled man goes on in his response.
You said our children are taught in school to hate our country. Where do you see that?
I just look at school, I watch, I read, look at the stuff. Now they want to change 1492, Columbus discovered America. You know, we grew up, you grew up, we all did, that's what we learned. Now they want to make it the 1619 project. Where did that come from? What does it represent? I don't even know.
It's slavery.
That's what they're saying, but they don't even know. They just want to make a change. Cancel culture. I hate the term, actually, but I use it.
But are they teaching
cancel
people
culture
to hate America?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Look at the professors. Look at what's going on in the colleges. If a conservative goes on a college, and look, we have as many as them. Excuse me. I think, to the best of my knowledge, we're sitting at the White House, and the Oval Office is right behind me. We have as many as them. But
who's them?
The liberal, radical left, and I'm not talking all. I think liberal. I could tell you I like a lot of liberal people. I like a lot of liberal governors and senators.
He's a madman. I like a lot of liberal. Like, he's asked a question about the schools, and he says, "Look at school. Look at
I watch
tests.
school.
I watch school.
I
look
watch
at stuff."
the school. I be in school. He answered the last question, though, John. So really, the joke is on you. I think we're
Who's
in the
them?
White House.
He did ask. He knows he's in the White. I think, to the best of my knowledge. But
to
when
the best of his
the
knowledge.
interviewer has to respond, well, slavery is what they're talking about. They're historians. They know as much as anyone knows about this time. And he says they don't even know. But then when he says, I think we have as many as them, and an interviewer of the president sitting outside the White House says, who's them? Do you honestly know who them is? I don't know. He says eventually that it's libs, but it could be anything that his addled mind has conjured up. That is a guy, he goes to what happens to conservatives on schools and look into that, and then I like libs and I like governors, and all of this was about what specifically is being taught in schools that trains kids to hate America. He referenced the 1619 project, but like that's a project that's going on. It's a podcast. They're working on it. It's not what elementary school like the entire thing is just insanity. And this isn't like years ago. This is the person that is still in charge.
It's like watching like a Grand Wizard toy lose, like run out of batteries. You know, like you go, dear, real white power. Like it's very just like replace that. You know, the pull string's broken.
Exactly. The joke is on us, of course, because as he pointed out, he still is in the White House, even though he has as many as us.
But could Chris Wallace have been like, no, we're not in the White House. You're in your room. You're in your bed. You're in the Upper East Side.
Trump falls asleep.
You're in Trump Tower. This has all been a dream. Come with me.
I wish.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
I wish he had that power.
Can we do that? I feel like we're almost there. Like we could just convince, if we all Truman showed this, convinced him it was a giant dream, and then we can have our country back.
Exactly. Let's work. We just have to set the clocks back in the entire country effectively. It's that sort of thing. If only. If only. No. The joke is on us, and it is a reality show, but not a cool one like the Truman Show. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.